Your destination.
Welcome to Staigue Fort. Look what I have here. A Come Trail With Me headband. CTWM. I'm gonna put that on right now. My daughter made that for me. It's perfect. You can buy these paintings, but they are really exposed to the elements. If it rains, they probably get wet. Must be good quality. There's a river. There's a little waterfall going down. And there's the entrance to the fort. It says here you have to pay a €1 fee. It's just an old metal box to throw in. I have some change and I counted that beforehand so that I have the right amount. It's €1. Let's go in. Staigue Fort. This is one of the largest and finest stone forts in Ireland and was probably built in the early centuries AD before Christianity came to Ireland. It must have been the home of a very wealthy landowner. A wall up to 6 meters high and 4 meters thick, built entirely without mortar, encloses an area 30 meters of diameter. And there behind the sign you can see the stone walls a little bit. That's the path where we came from. The car park. There's an old sign about an exhibition center and an audiovisual theater. Even though it looks so old, I have my doubts everything is still there. Look at that nice view onto the bay and onto the sea. There's quite a few sheep droppings on the path, so you should definitely watch your step. That's the entrance. This gate must have been built only recently. Not sure what the purpose of the gate is. Quite narrow here. I barely fit under that rock. And that's the inside. A little opening in there. Not much to see in there. And there are the steps. So you can actually climb up. There's another one of those little openings in the wall. Let's try and go in one of those. It's a bit wet and muddy there and it's very tight getting in there. Ooh. But when you go inside, you can actually stand. That's cool. There's the opening. You can see the bright daylight coming in. And there's loads and loads of rocks above my head. Hopefully they will still hold after centuries of being here. Let's get out of here again. Eesh, that's quite... Mind your head. Mind your head. Okay. There's also sheep droppings inside here, so I guess they bring in sheep occasionally to keep the grass low. Loads of sheep droppings everywhere. Looks quite fresh to me. Must really watch your step. And this is where we came from, the entrance. Okay, let's try and climb the wall. Huh? Let's use these steps over there. First level. And up we go. And there's the view to the bay again. I think we have to watch our step very carefully, because if you look down on the side, it goes down quite a bit. Don't fall or drop anything. And on the other side, on the inside, be careful up here. It's an unprotected edge. I wouldn't want to be here in a storm, really. Walking on the wall of the Staigue Fort. Watch your step. Down there is the car park. It's very close to the car park, and there you can see quite a few sheep grazing. It still feels a bit kind of wobbly that high up here in the wind. The ground is probably steady, but just knowing that it's steep down in front of me and it goes steep down behind me, it's a very weird feeling. You can really see those stone structures here. It's very nice. Ooh, it gets very narrow here and very windy. It is a dangerous place in high winds, I guess. There at the back is the river flowing down from the mountain. I think I'd rather not walk standing up here, because if you slip, it might not look as steep as it is on the camera, but if you slip here, that's not a good thing. To give you a better idea of the dimension of this place, I'm gonna try a little experiment and leave the camera up there and just go down a little bit. Some stones are a bit wobbly. Feels actually weird climbing around here. Scary, scary. That's a big step. Oop. Quite a few loose rocks occasionally, which is no wonder because it was all laid without any mortar or cement. Whew. That's us down. And that's the entrance again, where we came from. It's not locked or anything, so you can go in at any time of the day or night. Let's walk around on the outside of the wall. Ooh, that's where we've been standing up there. That is quite high up there behind me. And there's that nice view out on the bay again. There's some green. And that's me again standing at the bottom of these ancient fort walls. Thank you so much for coming with me to the Staigue Fort. It's definitely worth a visit if you are going along the Ring of Kerry. It's very windy here, and on a nice day the view is really magnificent.